flat. Then you work your way up by half steps until you're actually playing what's written on the single level, or on the single B flat. Again, these are just exercises that help you develop the ability to extend your range. So by the time you work through this, yes?
I just had a question. So this guy Andrew Joy, who seen the video and said that you had some of the
all the characteristics of this.
So now that you've sort of experimented with this more, have you found it to be significantly different than what you're doing, first of all? And then the other part of the question is, for those of us who aren't familiar with this approach, are there things, if we were experimenting with this, that we should look out for, things to avoid that could be detrimental to our setup?
For me, it hasn't changed much. It's made me a little more aware that that's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
You know, it works for me. As far as things that would be detrimental, I haven't seen anything that could be a concern. In my own playing or in the playing of my students, really. The low register stuff has helped me a little bit. I was doing all my low register playing by just dropping my jaw, staying completely, flat. And I found that pushing out just a little helps me, especially if I have to travel a long way, so I'm not so extremely open that I can't get back out of it. And I've added, maybe a note or two. I just maybe a little more security in that register, so I'm more comfortable with the placement of some of things. Letting in it was stuff I was doing already. And I think the thing that was interesting about Andrew Joy is he's already principal horn of a major European orchestra, and yet he found that this helped him a lot. It's interesting. He said he talked about high C. He said he got his job really by playing really well on a good day, just a good day for him. But that he felt he was hanging on by his fingernails before he started doing this, and now he just really feels comfortable. We corresponded back and forth on this, as I try to understand it a little better. Any other questions? I mean, you've asked some questions as we've gone through this. Don, yeah.
Yeah, this kind of reminiscent of, I listen to Car Talk coming in on the morning, and it says Bob and Ray Magliazzi, it says call in your problems, kind of like Horn Talk, call in your problem. I have something, and I'm probably going to reveal to some of my friends here. When we warm up and we take our A in the orchestra, just to psych the rest of the section out, I'll play my horn E, and then I'll pop off an octave above it. No problem. It just comes out really nice and clear. But I'm doing it cold. Now, I warm up and I'm into rehearsal, I'm going to have to work to get up to that E. But if I've been playing extensively for the day, and I mean I've really got a good strong lip, at the end of the day I can go up in that range and that's no problem. But there's this in-between, cold into really warmed up, that it's a problem to get up there. Can you give me some kind of insight why I can do that cold, but then I have to work at it if I'm going to do it repeatedly?
Well, I know that when I'm cold, at least, my lip's a little stiffer, and I think it vibrates a little higher, more easily. That's for me. I've noticed that. When I first start out, I can't play that low pedal F. I've got to loosen my lip up before I get down there. But yeah, the high notes are easy. Sometimes it's hard to control them, but I can get to them very easily. As I warm up, then it's not quite so easy. Now I don't know, why there's a period in between there.
Well, it's until I get my entire range really totally warmed up and relaxed, and I can go the full thing from the pedals up to the upper ones. But it's just that upper one. I was wondering why I could always pop that off, but then it takes me a while to get back to it.
Yeah.
Now I know. Good thought. Thank you.
To you all, there's one other thing that I want to do with you guys today. I'm going to give each of you a mirror. Grab your mouthpiece.